Good morning to you. Ooh, good morning to you. All I wanna do is rewind. Ooh, he probably ain't even made it home yet, and I'm sitting there like, so when you free next? God speaks to me a lot through music. Is that not low-key limiting ways that God can speak to you? I'm liked within me. I like me. Everybody else's like is just extra. It felt so good. I think about this topic so often, so it's so funny that he brought it up randomly this morning. But love is literally the greatest thing that we have. It's in the Word. Go open your Bible. Why in the world are we all running from it? I didn't fall in love, baby. I walked my happy butt right on into it, and it's been great ever since. We can then be peaceful, safe spaces for our men, for our leaders, as we should be. Good morning to you. Ooh, good morning to you. Get it. Good morning to you. Ooh, good morning to you. Where do these come from? Like, what do you be talking about, Chelsea? Let's go. Wrap it up. I definitely was just halfway to the gym, and then I realized I didn't have any chapstick. So I had to go home and get my Vaseline, because what I'm not finna do is be hopping at this gym with dry lips. Ugh, jail. No, not finna do it. I got this country song stuck in my head. All I wanna do is rewind. Ooh! He said the missing you starts as soon as you leave. Y'all, oh my gosh. It's like, how do I be on these vlogs talking about how I feel without talking about how dang in love I am? It's like, I can't not talk about it. Anyways, the lyrics, he said, the missing you starts as soon as you leave. Oh, as soon as you leave. Oh, I've never really been that girl that's like, oh, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. I used to be looking at my friends sideways like, how you miss that man? He just left. Like, girl, stand up. You're weak in the knees. It's me. Hi. It's me now. I'll be like, dang, that man just left. He probably ain't even made it home yet. And I'm sitting there like, so when you free next? That is just Chelsea. Come on. Stand up. Anyway, I've had this country song on repeat the past couple of days. Let me put y'all onto a fun fact. I'm a repeat type of girl, right? Like, I repeat songs. And my friends make fun of me for it, which is honestly like, stop doing that. Why y'all keep hating on me? But I'll play a song and I'll just keep it on repeat for like the whole day. And then the next day, you know, I'll choose another song. And it's crazy because God speaks to me a lot through music. A lot through music. And I really believe that that's why I don't really have like a genre that I lean more toward. You know, like, I really like it all. Y'all not really finna see me play no rock and roll or none of that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't limit what genre of music I listen to. Because when you think about it, when you hear from God so much through music, you limiting what genre you listen to. Is that not low-key limiting ways that God can speak to you? I'm not really tripping about the music necessarily. I'm listening to the lyrics. I'm listening to what the song is representing, what the song is speaking about. I'm not always listening to the music. Music is honestly a trigger for me. Like, I don't like when people be laughing at me about how I replay songs, or there's different vibes that I listen to on different occasions. I don't like that. It's like a trigger for me. Because I'm biracial, right? My mom is white, my dad is black, and I feel like growing up in the little town that I grew up in, I almost felt like people wanted me to choose a side. Like, they wanted me to choose whether I was black or whether I was white, and I didn't understand where I fit in, really. And music was a big part of that. You know, I like country music. I love me some country music, child. I love me. I really do love everything. You know, my playlist is very mixed. But I remember a lot of times my black friends would make fun of me for listening to the country music that I liked. And so I felt like I couldn't do that. I'm like, oh, I can't listen to this in front of them. And so now, even in my adult age, it's just like, stop. Why are people worried about what I'm listening to? Like, you listen to what you like, and I'm going to love that for you. And let me listen to what I like and love that for me. It's one of those things where it really ain't that deep, but it really is irritating. You know, like, just let me be me, please. I've spent my entire life trying to be what everybody else wanted me to be. Trying to figure out where I fit in, where I belong, where I'm liked. I'm liked within me. I like me. Everybody else's like is just extra. Thank y'all for liking me, but I like me, so I'm not tripping. Let me put my country music back on. It felt so good. Oh my gosh. The worker that I always see as soon as I walk in that works at the front desk at the time that I go, I call him my uncle because he's like an older black man. He's like my dad's age, I believe. And he's just so sweet. Like we have such good conversations. He gives me like compliments. Like he loves me like an uncle loves their niece, you know? And I love that for us. But anyway, we be having like topics of the day, kind of like we'll just randomly bring up things. And today he was talking about how a lot of men, they don't love the same as they used to, right? Like they don't do the whole kissing, they don't do the whole romance, they don't do all the things. And it's so true, man. And I really feel like it's both of us, you know, that's what we were talking about. I'm like, I feel like everybody is so scared to love nowadays. For the women, obviously I can speak for the women, not the men, but for a lot of us women, it's like we've been so hurt. We've been so like flat out destroyed. Like I was drugged through the mud 72 times over. And so the thought of love is terrifying. And because everybody is so scared of that, because everybody's been so hurt, it's like we think that love is like the worst thing ever. It's like because I've been so hurt in the past, the thought of love is scary because I can only view love based on what I've experienced love to be. And I remember being on that bathroom floor where it hit me that I never was in love. Like that is not love. That is the farthest thing from love. That's more so attachment, what I was in, but it definitely wasn't love. And a lot of us are like that. A lot of us have been in these relationships and we say that they're love. We think that that's love, and it's really not. Like if we read the biblical truth of what love was created to be, that is not love. That's not what love looks like. That's not what love sounds like. That's not what love feels like. That is not love. And then we walk around being so scared of experiencing love that we've never even actually experienced. I think about this topic so often, so it's so funny that he brought it up randomly this morning. But I feel like I've really had to work on myself so much and really heal a lot of the damage that was done to me and from me, right? Like I did it to myself and other people did it to me as well. But all of that damage, all of that hurt that I was carrying around with me, that was closing my heart off to love. And now it's like I had to chip away at all that anger, all that pain to become the person that I am now, where I can openly love somebody. Like I don't want to half love anybody anymore. Like I don't want to be scared of love. Love is literally the greatest thing that we have. It's in the word. Go open your Bible. It's in 1 Corinthians if you really need reference. It talks about how faith, hope, and love are the three greatest things, love being the first. So if love is really the greatest thing that we have, why in the world are we all running from it? We all want to half love everybody. We're so scared to open up and be like, oh, I'm in love with that person. We say it like it's a bad thing, like we fell in love. I didn't fall in love, baby. I walked my happy butt right on into it. And it's been great ever since. I'm really now at a point where I just don't want to be so closed off anymore. Like I want to openly love people. And I say people because I'm not just talking about that man, although I'm just speaking in general. Like I'm tired of acting like I don't have the biggest heart ever. I'm tired of acting like it's so bad to love people. Like I want to openly love my friends. I want to openly love that man, and he deserves that. I feel like as women, we need to work on that. We need to work on ourselves and heal ourselves enough so that we can be that safe space for our men, because they need that and they deserve that. I just want to be a safe space. And I feel like when we as women start working on ourselves a little bit more and healing ourselves, whether we're to blame or not, it's not about that. Like, when we start really chipping away at all the hurt that we are holding on to, we can then be peaceful, safe spaces for our men, for our leaders, as we should be. And they really got to get it together too, but that ain't even my business. Anyway, good morning. Happy Thursday. Apparently it's a love kind of day because